Morning, evening, afternoon, TimTheTatman 2, just chatting podcast version of me. We got a banger for you today, baby. Now, a lot of you know Ninja, my buddy Tyler. I'm sure I don't have to introduce him. And oddly enough, I'm wearing this hoodie. I promise you that was unplanned. One day, I'm talking to chat, and then we start talking about Tyler a little bit. And I kind of make the comment of how Tyler, in my opinion, changed streaming forever. Well, when I said that, some guy in chat decided to essentially say the complete opposite. And so I asked him or her, I'm not too sure, to explain themselves. Why do you think he didn't change the game forever? Because in my opinion, that's what he did. What we got for you in this video is my opinion on how Ninja kind of changed the streaming game forever, man. Obviously, he's one of my best buddies. And to be honest with you, he gets a lot of flack and he gets a lot of criticism. But ultimately, without what he did, man, I'm not too sure exactly where the streaming industry would be as of right now. Be sure to drop a like on this and be sure to share it with a friend. If you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, then hit the sub button and ring the bell, okay? Be sure to tell somebody you love them, all right? I'll catch you in the next one. 25 from AB. I asked XQC the other day what his Mount Rushmore of streamers was when it comes to streamers. He said you, Soda, Summit, and Lyric. What's your Mount Rushmore? My Mount Rushmore of streamers? I mean, Soda for sure. Soda is like Soda is like the father of this whole thing, in my opinion. Did I say Mount Rushmore? My Mount Rushmore of streamers? I'd have to say Sodapoppin. I'd have to say, how many people are on Mount Rushmore, bro? 4. Soda, Lyric. I'd say Summit too, bro. Summit, Soda, Lyric, Summit. And the last one's tough. Some of you are saying Wreckful, and I do agree. Like, Wreckful was one of the first. Wreckful was so OG, bro. I do kind of agree with that. And I did used to watch him a lot back in the day. Yeah, I'd probably say Wreckful. Ninja. Is Mount Rushmore about like OGs, or is it about, isn't it like Ninja has been streaming that entire time too? But if I'm completely honest with you, I didn't watch Tyler until I really started to find out about Ty around his competitive Halo stuff. And if I'm honest with you, I really started to figure out about Ty around H1Z1. H1Z1 was a game that I knew of Ninja before that. I never really played with him, or I played a game the same as him, because y'all know I don't really care for Halo that much. But H1Z1 was like the first game that Tyler played that I also played, and that's when I really started to get connected to him. And you guys are saying like XQC, Shroud, and stuff like that. Like Shroud, that's kind of like a hard answer. That's a really hard answer, because in my head, Mount Rushmore is kind of like the OGs, like the founding fathers of Twitch. And that's so hard to answer on 4 though. But Sodapoppin, in my opinion, has to be there. Has to be. Lyric was one of the first really, really, really big streamers in my opinion. And so was Summit. Summit was there too. Wreckful was so OG though. That's why I said that. But then you also have streamers like Man vs. Game. This dude, Man vs. Game. Man vs. Game, I used to watch him all the time years ago. All the time. Dan's Gaming has been here forever. Day 9. There's so many old streamers. It's really hard to answer. Duck Sauce. I watch Duck Sauce every morning. And the crazy part is, some of you probably don't even know who Duck Sauce even is now. And I talked about Duck yesterday too. Duck was like, in my opinion, the one of the peaks, bro. He was so good at what he did. So good. And I think he wanted to go with like his acting career over streaming. And so he kind of went that avenue and put more time into that. And Duck Sauce was what I wanted to be as a streamer. He would wake up every morning, he'd have some coffee, and y'all know I love World of Warcraft. He would play World of Warcraft, but he would banter with chat a lot. Kind of like Asmongold, but not as, well, I guess he was kind of sarcastic too. It's kind of like how Asmon streams though. Does that make sense? Like, I can't really stream like that, but that's what I wanted to be like. But Duck Sauce, man, that dude was OG. And I know he does still stream once in a while, but his voice was God tier, literally. So I can't, that's a really hard answer, man. But I guess my 4 that I picked, really thank you for your 5 gifted, man. The 4 that I picked for Mount Rushmore would be, Soda, Summit, Lyric, Wreckful. Those were like the first 4 that I really watched a lot. And I know a lot of you are saying a bunch of different people like Ninja, Shroud, all those guys too. And they all have a huge impact. Ninja, I've said this before and I'll say it again, bro, but Tyler quite literally changed streaming forever, in my opinion. And I know some people like, give him shit, but he fucking did, literally. That's just facts. He changed the streaming game completely. No, he did not. Okay. What is your name? Ryder Fate. Okay, sure. You said 300 messages in my chat. Ryder, I'm looking right at you. You said Ninja did not change the stream game. Can you please explain why? I'm looking for your answer. Everyone look for his answer, please. Explain. Explain to the class how, in your opinion, he did not change the stream game. Did he say anything yet? I can't see chat so fast. Did he say anything, Whips? He's an OCD kid that got lucky. Why, in your opinion, did Ninja not change the stream game? Because he's an OCD kid that got lucky. I'm going to go up and see what his first message in my chat was. Just curious. He says lol a lot. His first message in my chat was right after my birthday in 2020. He said, I never said anything. You apologize for calling us out. Ryder, I don't know if I'm a ban you, bro. But here's what I'll say. Even if you don't like Ninja, you cannot deny that he changed the entire streaming industry, quite literally. First creator to really go super viral, meaning like I'd throw Tyler with actual celebrity status, and obviously he played with Drake. That whole thing happened, right? And that's not luck. That's just that is him putting the time in. He always talks about that. Him putting the time in for the stuff that, that dude was streaming like 80 hours like a week. It was crazy at that time. It was crazy. And then on top of that, he started doing interviews with actual news channels, getting more mainstream, getting more public. On top of that, another streaming platform came out. He was the guy that took a leap to go to a different streaming platform. And now at this point, streamers have different deals with different platforms, all because of Tyler. That doesn't happen if he doesn't. That's not that like, otherwise everything's just chilling. Everything's the same way. Now you have deals being made with streamers and different platforms. That's all because of Tyler. Change the game completely. And if you say otherwise, you're probably 10. Here's what I would say. I think the adults can look at that and be like, yeah, I agree with you, Tim, right? And if you're 13, 14, you might not be able to understand that because you're like, dude, he sucks, man. And you're probably just a kid and you just don't get it. And that's fine. But us adults here are talking. So as the adults here, we can all agree that he changed the game completely. And that's just facts. Whether you like him or not, you can't disagree with that, bro. Period. Let's move on. Man, that one question, AB, really took me on a tangent. Thank you. 25 from David. Tim, can me and the wife get a yeah yeet? We watch you every day. Yeah yeet! Thank you for your 25. 25 from Ox. Bro, I bet that Nick likes the first episode of Cells at Work. Never heard it. Thank you for your 25. 25 from Hannah. Tell Nick to watch Elfin Lied. The first episode is really gory. Here's the problem, guys. Listen, I don't think you just do straight gore anime, right? For him, there has to be a hook. He has to be interested in the storyline. And that is why I think Attack on Titan is the best one. You know what I mean? Because it's graphic, but it's also a really crazy storyline, that first episode, bro. 25 from It's. Hey, recommendations for a gaming sleeve collage? I mean, that's up to you, bro. What video games do you like? Like, if I were to do a gaming sleeve, I would do like someone from World of Warcraft, probably like Thrall or something. And I'd probably do like someone from Call of Duty, maybe like Captain Price or something like that. I would definitely do like, what I'd probably put on me, which you guys would probably be shocked about, is something from Gears. I loved Gears of War. Gears of War was one of the first video games that ever made me actually cry. So I'd probably put like Marcus, something like that. You guys are saying Tomato Head. I said Tomato Head's kind of like childish. So if I was to put Tomato Head, I'd put like him smoking a cigar, like Captain Price. I think I'd get something from Overwatch, like Roadhog, because obviously Overwatch was a huge part of my life too. And people always say and make fun of me for looking like Roadhog. So I think a Roadhog tattoo would be kind of sick too. Would I get Master Chief? No. I never loved Halo like that. I'm sorry. I what's funny is I'd want something from Counter-Strike on me, but I don't know how I'd do it. Well, okay, you ready? You ready for the ultimate combination of, you guys ready for this tattoo I just thought of? Tomato Man smoking a cigar, for the, so that's Tomato Man from Fortnite. The cigar is a nod to Captain Price. All right. And then him holding an AWP. Problem with that is people are going to think the AWP is the sniper from Fortnite. I can't do that. Never mind. I immediately changed my mind. Can't do it. People are just going to think it's a sniper from Fortnite. It won't work. But it technically is the... Is there any gun in Counter-Strike that's not in Fortnite? It could be like a CSGO knife, like a karambit. Yeah. That'd be kind of sick, bro. What? Like Tomato Man smoking a cigar and he's like flicking up his karambit. Whoa, dude. Getting chills. That's a clean tattoo idea. Hey, how many of you are going to take that, bro? Probably a lot of you, man. Holding a Lancer. Just, how about I just take all of my favorite video games, combine it into one tat? Oh, yeah, you guys are going, yoink, my idea now. Okay. See you, chat. You guys are saying the Deagle, which I completely agree is like an OG weapon in Counter-Strike, but it's in Fortnite as well. And I'm pretty, wasn't the AK in Fortnite? I can't remember. Actually, the AK-47 might not be in Fortnite, so maybe that could be the nod to Counter-Strike. It was. Man, Fortnite just does everything. About Nick giving anime a chance, I don't think an episode is really going to give it a chance. Is there a way we can get him to agree to 3? There's no way. There's no way. He's locked in on 1, and that's all we got. 25 from Crazy. I've seen many animes. The only one I can think that will hook Nick is the first episode of AOT. Promised Neverland is genuinely good, and it will hook you the first episode, but I don't think it's good for Nick. I agree with you, although I'm not seeing it. 25 from JB. Why not just show him an insane episode of anime instead of the first? I've considered that too, and so like, I don't want to spoil anything for you, chat. There's like an episode with Levi in Attack on Titan that's really, really good. Like at the end of season 3. End of season 3. That I would love to show him. But in my opinion, it would almost be too confusing. I don't know. But that episode's fucking incredible. But he's not going to understand what's happening. Because that episode is when you know what's going on is so much crazier because you understand what's happening. God, I love Attack on Titan. On an anime for Nick, I didn't think I was into anime until my friends got me to watch Demon Slayer. The first episode hooked me really hard. Demon Slayer is 100% one of the ones that I'm in discussion with. Like, Demon Slayer is so good as well. I completely agree with you. 25 from John. AOT is the most accessible anime for non-anime viewers. And that's the first episode is iconic. Don't overthink it. You were right the first time. I'm going to rewatch the first episode tonight and just see. Hey, look for my tweet. Look for my tweet later tonight. I'm going to be like, Attack on Titan's goated, and you guys are going to know why. 25 from Relish. Tim, perfect anime for Nick is Castlevania on Netflix, especially very brutal, very little filler. Never seen that actually as well. Thank you for your 25. 25 from Randy. Hope you and Kevin are having a good day. I read that one. 25 from Token. For an anime with gore, he might like Akame ga Kill. You wouldn't like it because the character gets sexual at times, but the first episode has a lot of action. Akame, am I going to tell you guys this? Akame ga Kill is the anime I'm watching right now. And it does get kind of sexual a little bit. I'm 5 or 6 episodes in and I like it. Remember when I tweeted that I was going to watch an anime and then all of you like recommended shit? I watched the first episode of Akame ga Kill and I liked it a lot. So that's what I'm watching right now. Don't fucking spoil anything. I'm not even looking at you.